Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You've found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
And thank you, Felix, for that wonderful introduction as always. Welcome back, everybody, to the Architects of Fate. Present the next episode of Call of Netherdeep, episode 20, Wayne, the Disdain of Aldain. We came up with that last week, and I was told that had to be the episode name, so here we are. So welcome back, everyone. We are back in the city of Ankarel with Boltar's Banditos, where they recently just sold off a decently sized score. Well, decent in my eyes, maybe not to the players, but fuck them. And now they find themselves just about to leave the this particular Thieves Guild hideout. But before we go into the Thieves Guild, I gotta tell you about the players. Tonight we are joined by Chance, the titular Aldain.
And I am very Aldainful.
Next up, we got Potent Donkeys playing the part of Boltar.
Hey, how long did it take you to decide that you were going to call this episode 20, Wayne?
God damn it. After that, we got Tim Horton playing the part of Hidden Treasure.
I'm surprised they didn't put all of our treasure on a debit card.
See, now I hear what he says when it's not uncensored, in its file. It's better that he censors it.
Yeah.
After that, we got Nathaniel playing the part of Carmina Artemis Ivy. I will continue to tongue twist myself on that name.
I feel the love. I really do. I mean, when the DM can't get your name properly, and spends all the time on the other players, yeah, you just feel the love, like right there.
At least I know their names. And last, but certainly not least, because as always, he rolled last in initiative. We got Mr. Goliath Man playing the part of Goliath. Nada.
He rolled he rolled a 1 on his speech check as well.
Yeah, that was you.
Yep.
Oh no,
exactly.
I can't. You're muted. And I'm not messing with you.
I literally thought that was part of his joke.
I think he's actually muted. We'll get back to Mr. Goliath Man in a second.
Well,
he can speak the universal language if thieves can't.
Thieves can't talk.
Hello?
There he is.
There.
You guys miss me? I'm back. Back to roll, natural one.
Indeed. So
T-shirt coming to you soon.
Indeed. Speaking of, so last we left the Banditos off, they had just sold off their big old score from the Lap of the Gods. and they are just about to walk out the door of the Thieves Guild when Hidden Treasure is tapped on the shoulder.
What?
Yes, hello, sir. This is for you. Your eyes only.
I look this little guy up and down before I accept it. You may have me confused with someone else, sir.
He puts the courier letter down and picks up another piece of paper out of his pocket. He's like, And he's looking at you, and matching description point for point. He's like, nope, this is for you, and hands you the letter once more.
Oh man, I've been served enough papers in my time. This is not good. Is it an envelope or a scroll or what? What am I looking at?
It is a wax sealed letter, a wax stamp sealed letter.
Oh, I was saying you were saying it was a wax sealed letter.
And the emblem
Yes.
that seals upon the wax is one you recognize instantaneously.
Mickey Mouse?
Not Mickey Mouse.
Thieves Guild?
Something like that.
Fuck. This has final notice written all over it, actually, in invisible ink. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna quietly put this, tuck this into a thing. Anyone else see me get this, or everyone just standing around while I'm doing this?
Everyone's kind of around, so anyone, and it wasn't hidden,
Oh shit.
so anyone could have seen it.
Oh well, yeah. There we go. Okay. Well, hey guys, what are we doing next?
Okay.
As I try and stuff this ridiculously conspicuous thing into my shirt.
I got an 18 on perception. Did I see him pocket that?
I was doing it. This is balls out. No, I'm not trying to be fancy. I'm clumsily.
Like I said, as it was handed to him, kind of out in the open. Anyone who cares enough to have seen it saw it.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm visibly shaken, actually. So I anyway, yep. Where are we going, guys? What's next? We got our grand total of 25 gold pieces.
And as your
Well, some of us also paid money too. So like the net's not great. You paid 10. I paid 20.
You ended up with platinum. Anyway. So, so what are you trying to do?
As they're deciding, I'm going to kind of slink away and try and read this thing.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, guys. My idea was the thievery and the money.
That was about it.
Now I'm
Yes,
kind
Artemis.
of tired.
Artemis, yes.
I would like to ask, what would it cost us to have the guild find somebody for us?
Oh, you mean like a certain band of adventurers, maybe? Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. You can inquire to the quartermaster. He's usually the keeper of pretty much contracts and as they are coming and going.
Okay.
I'd be willing to pitch forth on that. Absolutely.
Okay, so I lean over to Voltar and say, well, our little friend is reading his son's letter from the Thieves Guild. I'm going to inquire about our other friends.
Oh, I thought it was a love letter.
God damn it!
No. Usually when you get something wax sealed with the logo of the Thieves Guild, it's not good. So, anyways, I want to see if they can track the other party that left us for dead, and maybe let us know where they are, what they're doing, and if it's not too expensive, slow them down.
You approach a quartermaster and give him your desired contract as you just described. He's scrolling it all down. And he's like, okay, and desired time of completion
ASAP.
soon as possible. That does cost extra. Okay, and it's a deal with this. It's a party of 5, yes. And let's see, an ogre.
We're more interested in one individual with a certain claimed item.
And item retrieval. Can you describe the item, madam?
I basically described the jewel 3 prayers.
All right.
Oh, and also the saddest looking one out of the entire group. I want you to look him dead in the eyes and remind him that it's on site next time.
Personal vendetta message costs an extra 5 gold.
That's fine. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'll throw in an extra 5 gold just for a tip.
All right. Well, all together, with as soon as possible completion, that would cost you 250 gold.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna look at Artemis and go. I only have 239. So wait, we on halvesies on this? 150.
Yeah, cough up.
Okay, 150. That's totally fine. I'm totally fine with that.
And don't forget your 5 extra for the tip.
155.
The 225 was all in.
Oh, you included that in your estimate?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 150. That's fine.
I just rolled 3 d10s and you got really. I rolled 3 d10s to get a number and you got lucky.
Okay, then let me just clarify this. 125 from him, 125 from me makes up the 250.
Yes.
His extra 5 for the tip, etc., etc. So we pay the total.
You're 125 each.
Yep.
All in. Yep. Including the 5 for the tip. Yep.
Perfect.
All right. And he folds the contract and puts a little spot for a scribe next to it. He turns the ledger to you, hands you a pre-inked quill, and if you could just thank you. All right, we will contact you when the deed is completed.
Did I have to sign too?
No, just one.
Oh, I had cast Mage Hand in anticipation, and it's just sitting there with a pen, and it goes, oh, and then disappears. It's okay. He really wanted to sign it, so it's okay. It's okay.
Sign that for the little extra message. That's fine.
No. I don't want the little extra message written. I said eye contact. It's on site.
Whatever.
All right. So, as you guys turn away from the quartermaster, it would appear that Hidden Treasure has finished reading.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled. So I'm gonna wander up to the quartermaster. Got my eyes downcast here a little bit. Yeah.
And your decision, sir, I've been told to expect it.
Right, I'm gonna look at the rest of the guys and thinking, yeah, okay, I agree.
So you'll fly our banner. Am I understanding you correctly?
Yeah.
All right.
So you're gonna try and rip me off?
That I'd like to do that. I'd like to sleight a hand, please.
So for those of you that
mage hand up.
For those of you at home that can't read our Skype chat, it was suggested that Boltar use the mage hand to sleight a hand the letter away from Hidden Treasure. So it's going to be a perception versus a sleight of hand, if you please.
I kind of rather have it be my. Oh, is it 20?
It is not. It is the exact.
You should still have to roll just in case you also roll a nat one, but I think you're gonna notice.
And I'm
Okay,
sorry.
'cause I didn't see where it showed up.
It makes me feel a little bit better about myself. So it helps.
You gotta if you're on your character sheet, if you go up to the top,
there it is. There's the
game log. If you click that, it'll pop it out for you.
Okay, I see it.
And I believe Nathaniel, were you trying to say something? No.
Yeah, I was going to ask if I can try and give Boltar advantage by distracting.
Absolutely can. How do you distract hidden treasure?
Basically, by letting them know that we've set out a finders for the other team and to retrieve what was taken from us.
Yeah,
Basically
that has absolutely no difference to me.
And so with advantage, go ahead and roll your sleight of hand one more time.
Pretty good.
it teetered on 17 and then went to the 3. God.
So hidden treasure, you feel a tug on the back of your pants and see a mage hand is trying to abscond with the letter you just placed there.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I ignore it.
So the letter is taken away.
But I will say that I had some really greasy Italian food before this, and I did wipe with it.
Oh Jesus!
Hey,
that's
why I'm not touching it.
So give me a second. I gotta go to Discord.
Ooh.
And we're going to copy that.
Yes.
Paste, and send. The letter hidden has received is in your DMs. In the meantime, yes, Nathaniel.
Before we finished the last game, I asked if I had noticed any on the job board. Did I see anything that looked slightly familiar about my features?
Nothing. Because in all fairness, I was gonna go that direction, but I had to change my prep for a reason, so you're good. So, Boltar, as you're reading the letter,
yeah, Mage Hand is holding it out like this for me because it's like it's a little moist. It's got some staining on it, so I'm like I'm trying to keep my distance but also read it.
And are you doing so in your head or out loud?
I'm doing so in my head for the time being.
I
myself, I myself, the person, was just reacting to the letter. I just want to make everyone clear. Boltar is doing his best to not make any kind of reaction to it as he's reading.
Got it. All right, and let me know when you're done with that, because. And while you're reading that, Hidden, you seem pretty unfazed by the fact that it was taken as being read.
Yeah, I figured they were gonna steal it anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna message Hidden Treasure.
It's one of those things I like.
I'm gonna go.
And I will also say you're just holding it up there for all of God and nature to see. So anyone else who wants to read the damn letter.
Well, I will say when I'm done with the letter, Mage Hand's gonna fold it up.
All right.
So it's not like just like flapping out for everyone to read. I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna be like, dude, Are you okay?
You got 25,000?
No. I just spent.
Okay.
I just spent a fraction of that, and it was most of my gold.
Look, all I can say is gambling is a bitch. Okay, so kids, don't gamble.
I'm gonna go.
This is me. Your app is not your friend.
Do we need to think of some sort of scheme? Or some way to get this? Because,
Oh.
I mean, you can't leave.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna eye up Eldain to see how much, or who is it that I've got to eye up? Yeah, eye up Artemis to see what the bounty on her head is. Who has bounties?
What you would have seen some of the bounties in when you guys were in Bazazan. Last you saw the bounty on Artemis had gotten itself up above 2,000 gold.
Well, let's start.
I'm gonna go. One. Absolutely not. That is a small drop in the bucket. And I mean, I think we all have a common goal here.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
25,000.
about the other kingdom. Like, yeah, kind of significant.
I'm gonna look around. How like not in the open are we? Like, are we secluded enough that only we can be heard if we were talking out in the open?
You can find yourself a cozy little corner for talking. It's a thieves guild. They expect there's going to be some private conversations.
I'm gonna kind of like make eyes at everybody that's with us and just kind of like motion over to the corner and be like, yeah, and then I'll fork the letter over to Artemis.
Does have butt grease on it.
Yeah, so I'll just post it here. I'll just post it in here to make it easy for you.
As you're posting, I'll read it to the audience. The letter reads the following: Hidden. It has been years since you last repaid towards your considerable debt with us. And though you recently used our facilities to fence your goods, it seems again no attempt to lessen your debt was made. As such, we expect repayment immediately in the amount of 25,000 gold. But we are not without remorse or sympathy. If you are unable to repay your debt, as we expect you are not, then you can repay us in another way. The Council of the Unseen requires a champion for tomorrow's grand tournament. Fight under our banner and gain the glory and renown for us, and we shall consider the matter closed. Attempt to leave the city without repayment to the Unseen in any fashion will be considered as an act in malice towards the council, which would be unwise. Before you leave the premises, we expect you'll inform the quartermaster of your decision. Choose wisely. Signed, no one.
Bad horse. Signed, Bad Horse.
Yeah, you need it after that.
Bad Horse.
So
There's a reason I didn't read that out loud. I do not have enough drinks.
Wait, first off, I gotta clarify. So Aldain went back to sleep with the tree. Phrasing. Goliath is with us and invisible, or with us?
Yeah, I don't really know what happened last time.
Oh, that's right, because you weren't here. But I think we
all of you are.
Oh, long story short, we stole the stuff and dipped. But they kind of lied to me and made me sad. So I helped out, but then I went back to my trees. So you either went with me back to my trees or went with them to the Thieves Guild. But considering that I was intending on going back to my trees alone, I'm going to assume that you went with them. But it was never declared, so it's kind of your choice.
I don't want to see you sad by yourself. I'm going to give you some company, man.
All right, then
That's
we're getting
the
high. Then we're getting high in the branches of a tree in the park.
There you go.
God damn, I feel like I made the wrong choice now.
So, I do have, for purposes of the ending of this session, I got to keep things going. So, that being said, the quartermaster looks at hidden treasure with bated breath of his decision.
I think I already did it.
Then that's right, you did. Okay, well,
Yeah, they stole greasy things out of my pants while I was looking.
If that is the case, then you're expected at the gates of. Oh, I just had the name of the arena.
Oh, sorry. As the quartermaster, of course, you will be giving me the ceremonial +10 poison dagger of kills everything instantly. That is the guild's.
You only go in with what you already possess. You are again expected at the gates of the Bowl of Judgment before sunrise tomorrow morning.
Judgment tomorrow morning. Bowl of Judgment.
Spooky.
Oh, sweet! I'll have my portent. Okay, cool.
And with that, he just makes a note in his ledger, and he's like, "Well, good luck to you."
I will destroy the enemy with it.
I'm gonna look at hidden treasure and go bowl of judgment. What's he talking about?
I'm curious too. Is it a bowl of judgment?
Roll me a history check, anyone there.
Got it. I know my history. That's a 4 + 4 is 8.
Anyone else? All right.
I'm not breaking 8.
Hey.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I can't. Can I use my? I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Artemis, what did you get?
I got a 15.
With a 15, yeah, you hear the name Bowl of Judgment, and a little light bulb goes off above you, and you immediately pull out your guide to the city of Ankarel, remembering that you had seen it listed in there. The Bowl of Judgment is located in the Sand Herald district. So, if you are looking at... Oh no, here I go, messing everything up again. I'm on the map layer when I should not be. Boink. Okay.
Oh, I think you just had an earthquake. I think a fault line just
Yeah. The Bowl of Judgment would be somewhere within here. Sorry, it's actually right there. You can see it.
Oh, it's the Bowl of Judgment. They fill it with pudding and blood.
So as you all exit the Thieves Guild headquarters, I guess, you look to the skies and see that the night has darkened quite the amount. If you would like to find your way back to any of the possible lodgings, you sure can. Up to you.
So the ones we haven't ripped off yet?
Preferably.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
I still have a few more hours at the spa, so I'm gonna walk back, enjoy the fun.
Okay. All right. Anyone else going anywhere? Okay, I'll come right out with it. I am strongly recommending a long rest.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna go. We should head back to that tree. Catch up with the guys.
Do you think they'll let us be vagrants there?
I'm sure they will. But they're probably gonna want to know that you're in massive debt and we need to go to some bowl of judgment.
I really want to see what Eldain does with that.
The tree
no.
is also just in front of the tavern, the inn.
Right. But Aldain's a good person. Like he's gonna want to help you.
Oh no! I want the jokes that he's gonna tell.
I wanna help you because I feel like we could make some money together.
Oh, I'm 25 in the hole, right?
Well, no. See. We have to stop. You have to stop gambling on games and start gambling on like yourself. Okay, so when you gamble on yourself, all right, you have the confidence. You go out there, you take other people's money. See, that's what the casinos, that's what the gambling people, that's what they're doing to you. You need to turn it around, and you need to do that to other people, and that is how we're gonna make some money. But anyway, we got to get you out of debt first. So let's get the hell out of here. Let's go back to the guys.
Okay, that pep talk really made me feel better about tomorrow. I am going to believe in myself.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
You're one of the you're one of the banditos now.
Yes. My 8th strength bandito boy.
And as you make your way back to the river district, more stars start to adorn the sky as it gets later and later. You find Aldane in the branches of a tree, and sat right below him, kind of leaned up against the trunk of the tree, Mr. Goliath Man, or Mr. Goliath.
That's shame
Guys,
enough.
the vibe on this tree is excellent tonight.
Hey man,
I
You
can
brought-
feel
you hear the tree reach out to you once more. Hey man, you're the guy that brought the good vibes. It all started with you, my friend.
No, we got the good vibes together. It's like trees and branches, bro, and leaves, branches and leaves.
homies for life, man. What else do you need?
I want to look at Goliath and go, do you hear the tree too?
There, I hear
Goliath,
three-
you do not hear.
Uh-oh.
I think you should
Everything is-
pretend it.
I don't hear anything, man. I'm just enjoying just existing with the tree.
Hey,
That's
no,
all I
no,
ever need.
no someone talking to trees is definitely not the weirdest thing I've seen around. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't supposed to be hearing it too.
Bro, you just need to
It's been a
chill
long
out.
day. It's been a long day.
Join the tree bros. We're waiting for your arrival.
I'm gonna go up to the tree and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna look up at Aldane and go, hey man, I'm sorry about today. Shit just got out of hand, and it wasn't even really that worth it. But
I'll say.
I got jam out of it, so that makes me happy. Speaking of which, can I have my bag with all of the jam? I'm really craving some sweets.
absolutely,
Yeah.
I'll hand the bag of holding back over minus all of the gold. And I'll go, hey, so also we found out some other news. Apparently Hidden Treasure is really big in the hole. And that doesn't mean that doesn't mean he's in a physical hole. He owes a lot of money to some people, some bad people, and if we don't get him the money and help him get the money, they're gonna do bad things to him. So
I pull out like a handful of coins, like, well, how much? Is this enough?
You
Pull
would
out another handful?
you would have to do that
Even
about
this?
another 20,000 times maybe.
How much debt are we talking about exactly?
How much gold do you have, Goliath?
That's a good question.
How much is your country worth, Goliath? That's what I want to know.
We're about to find out. I have 100 coins and 1 platinum.
You would need a lot more. It's okay. It's 25,000.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat yourself again? I think I wasn't listening to you.
It's 25,000. But apparently, there's some tournament.
What? How the hell did that happen? 25,000 gold is something you can sleep over with. What the fuck happened?
It was
All I'm
probably a
saying
little
is-
bit
all I'm
over a
saying is
long
I
period of
trusted
time.
my
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I trusted my interpreter very much, and apparently he was doing things that I didn't know about, and there was a scry stone that was involved, and yeah, so here we are.
So what you're
What-
telling
what-
me, you are scammed.
In
What
a
is
really
annulment
good-
and how do you tour it?
What?
Oh my.
I was wondering what annulment is and how you tour it.
Annulment?
What?
Yeah, annulment? He said we were going to tournament? How are we
Oh
gonna
yeah, we're
tour
gonna tour a
annulment?
thing. Oh, remember, we're gonna have a contest. There's gonna be a contest, and actually, the cool part is, you know what, Eldine, or not Eldine, Baltar, you bucked me up. You absolutely did, and I almost feel bad about putting all your names in that contract as co-debtors.
The last time we were at a tournament, we won, and we came out with a bunch of medals.
Yeah,
and
we're
made
all
some
gonna win
friends.
because the good part is I did kind of put a secret mark on the back of when I talked to the thing. There was some extra writing that you didn't get that was marked off at buck grease.
And I'm gonna keep looking at the rest of the people there and just be like, no, we did no.
Yeah.
No.
So basically, the nice part is you're all co-signers.
No. I'm gonna go look.
So we gotta win this thing.
Look, it's if any one of the banditos had a problem, we would all rally around, and
we wouldn't.
and maybe you wouldn't, but I would.
Sure about that.
Hey, you all are great at following instructions. No, you guys really aren't.
Now that's the kind of vibe we need around here, man.
Well, that is basically why I put all your names on it, just to make sure everybody would be invested.
Thank you so much.
It's only $5,000-6,000.
Look, if we all work together, I'm sure things will turn out. It'll be.
I just have to go in.
Huh?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I guess we'll find out in the morning. He said just show up, right? Don't worry, we will be there to support you. And I'm sure Artemis, who also read the letter and was there when all this happened, I'm sure she will show up because that's just what Artemis does, just shows up. So
I don't know that I'd be confident in that.
I'm gonna turn and be like, look, I'm trying to hold this all together right now, okay?
The scorch marks in the tree. Oh, wait, where'd the scorch marks go?
Scorch marks?
Oh, they're gone. We're good. The scorch marks are gone. Everything is gone.
I'm gonna kind of curl up and take a nap, knowing that everybody is vehemently figuring out how they're not gonna get wiped by the Thieves Guild.
Guys, listen. I get a bonus. I get a bonus if I retain 100% workers of my workers. So listen. Yeah,
you don't have to pay that back.
Exactly. So if we could just all work together. Okay, this is all falling apart, I feel. But we're gonna do this.
Oh.
With the power of cream. Yes.
Cream rises to the top.
Yes.
The TM is dying inside.
That's when you know we're winning.
Because I know there's something I have to get to.
Yeah, I know.
All right, sorry.
And that person that wanted me to get to it is, keeping me from doing so. So, can I safely assume that?
Long rest.
I'll tell you to rest.
All right, go the fuck to bed for God's sake.
I'm rolling my portent.
So, as the I don't know, the Australian equivalent of roosters begin to sing their song, the crest of the sun begins to rise above the horizon. All of you are, essentially nudged awake from your respective slumbers. So if you haven't done so, I need everyone to hit their little long rest button to make sure you get everything back. And, well, you have instructions.
Yep. I guess we start heading in the direction of crap, I have it written down right here in front of me, the Bowl of Judgment. In case anyone's curious, my portent is 18 and 2. So
wow.
that is right in the wheelhouse of a great portent. I love it.
Got you. All right. So for the sake of brevity, everyone that was everyone but Artemis essentially makes their way to the Bowl of Judgment. Yes, Artemis.
I have a little snack, and I have a snack throughout the night, but I still have my long rest. You and I both know what I feed on to regain my thing.
Pretty sure everyone does at this point.
Give me the blood! Give me the goddamn blood! I need that blood! Give me a vial! Just one vial!
Blood.
Okay. So for those who are not watching, I am a vampire blood hunter. I need my vampiric side needs something to sustain, or I start looking like Dracula dead. I feed on dreams.
Greens?
So these people, dreams.
Like alfalfa?
Like alfalfa?
How does that work?
Dreams, everybody, dreams.
You know what?
Oh,
You know when you
dream.
sleep,
Yeah.
you have dreams. I feed off of that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
how though?
You don't ask how it's
Uh,
D&D.
Yeah, that's like
That's
asking how the
sausage.
sausage is made.
I'm asking too much.
Can we lore dump later, please?
Yes,
I'll shut up.
As soon as I wake up in the morning, I head towards the Bowl of Judgments to meet up with the rest of the crew.
Awesome.
Oh, when sorry. When we meet up, I want to lean into to Artemis as soon as that happens. It goes, go. Hey, you got any fresh blood? I just need a vial. Just need a vial of fresh blood because I have a feeling I'm gonna need this fucking demon.
I haven't had my coffee yet, and it's too early for this.
I know. So just
I can
like
get you. Yes, I can get you some fresh blood. Not a problem. Give me your hand.
no, the person has to have been dead. It can't be me unless you're gonna put the blood in my hand. You're not gonna take it from me, are you? I'm gonna give him my hand. I'm gonna give her my hand, but please don't take it from me because the wording is specific. It has to be dead, and I don't want to be dead.
Then don't give me it.
Okay, then I'm not gonna give you my hand. just no. I'm looking for some fresh blood.
All right. So as the whole lot of you are approaching the Bowl of Judgment, you see that there is a large crowd all making their way to the same place. Many of whom appear to be spectators and going up into the stands. However, there is a little line that leads to a gate where you see a bunch of rougher, tougher looking type, all
Sure.
with weapons and shields and armor.
Does anybody want to like lend some stuff here?
I'll walk up to them at the gate and the pile of people. Hi, I'm Aldane. We're with the Thieves Guild.
I'm gonna put my hand on my head and just like, sure, yeah, okay. We're with the Thieves Guild now.
We go, and once you make it to the front of the line and say that, the gentleman that's kind of just keeps like, and do you have the entry fee?
And
Well, which one of
No,
you
we
is
were just
entering anyhow?
one.
Yes, we have one that we're waiting to arrive. And he takes a look down his ledger, a hidden treasure, and we have one space or one slot left for today's tournament.
Oh.
Which one of you is going to?
What do you get if you win?
Well, after your 20 gold buy-in, the overall purse for today's tournament is 1,500 gold.
I'm gonna look at hidden treasure and we're like 2 times the chance to win. I sign up.
You don't want me to?
I'm gonna look and I'm gonna go. We're a dynamic duo. Can we sign up together?
It's a one-on-one bout. It would be have to be just
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you read the contract, right?
Yeah.
I gotta go do this.
I know
If it-
you have to,
If
but
it
I
comes
mean,
to a final round, Boltar can take a fall.
Hmm? Wait, I thought they only had one slot left.
That's only one left,
You-
right?
You
were-
and a slot.
Yeah, hidden treasure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
Your name was already on the ledger. They
Oh,
had
he's my
one-
+1. Okay.
No, but okay. All right, and he'll look to you, Boltar, and like.
well,
all right,
hold on. I want to respond to. I'm sorry. I want to respond to Aldane and look at him and go, hey, look. Normally, yeah, I would think about you first if it came down to like a fight, but I feel like. I feel like I fucked up when I lied to you. I kind of have to do this. This is like my redemption. If I fight here for a friend and a teammate, I can make up for the fact that I wasn't a good team leader to you.
Hidden, what's your AC?
I suspect it's going to be a whole lot better in a minute.
Well, what is it now?
It's 14.
14?
Yep.
I guess I can throw down a couple of spells.
I got a whole 38 hit points. I'm ready to go.
Both of you are now transmuted into bark, and your AC can be no less than 16, no matter what you're wearing.
Wow,
And I can increase. I can increase that with other effects. I'm assuming. So it would. Oh no less than. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. That plus shield means 21. Okay. Awesome. Cool. All
nice. All right, and the gentleman is holding out his hand, awaiting your 20 gold entry fee.
Yeah, that. Can I try to minor illusion 20 gold in his hand?
Oh no, you would go get.
You can certainly try.
How do you want to work this?
There is a deception, yes?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. We can do deception. Deception's right up my alley.
Oh, you're gonna be just fine.
17.
He rolled a 2.
Oh,
he
nice.
cannot tell the difference.
Perfect. And I'm just gonna walk right in, and I'm gonna look to see if Aldane noticed that I did that.
Aldane, if you care enough, perception check.
Well, I have a +8 to my perception, so yeah.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, hey, look, we need all the gold that we can get right now because
I didn't even react.
Oh, okay, good.
It's money. I don't care about money.
So the two of you walk in, and he goes, "Well, if the rest of you aren't going to be competing, you're welcome to watch from the stands." I believe they still have seating available.
We can't compete since there's no more slots. Yes, we will be more than stands.
And as you make your way over to essentially the box office, he's like, "All right, so that's 1, 2, 3 of you. So that'll be 3 silver, please." And thank you very much. Hands you all your respective tickets. And yes, Nathaniel.
Is there a price? I'm assuming there's going to be a bigger price, but is there? What's the cost for like a box seat?
Well, if you wanted a box seat, typically those are reserved for the higher tier of society, and they've all been sold out for months.
Don't worry about me. I don't need a ticket in. I'm just gonna go over that away.
I'm going after me. I mean, God.
Well, he bought tickets for all of you, so you all make your way up into the stands. However, Hidden Treasure, Boltar, you make your way down into the underneath part of the arena, essentially the ready room, the lobby, where you see a Goliath gladiator who is just jacked to holy hell and is just sharpening their battle axe. You see a half ogre who has his big club, and it's whack, whack, just hitting at anything hard that he can to make sure that he's got himself a nice sturdy weapon. And as you guys continue to look around, you see that there is a shaggy-haired human sitting in the corner who is kind of just sitting there, arms down, daggers in hand, and is bouncing his legs rapidly, showing signs of nervousness. And as he looks up to see who the last fighters are, you make eye contact with Irvin Wastewalker.
Irvin, I immediately firebolt. I said I told him it was on site, and it's immediate.
And as you begin to conjure up the magics and release a fireball, a mage comes out from the side, and you see him wave his hands in your general direction, and the fire that you had just created just fizzles and falls to the ground. And
shit.
the mage will turn to you like, hey, no fighting in the lobby. If the two of you have problems, settle it in the arena.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking settle it, Irving. I'm gonna look him dead in the eye, and I said it was on site. It's on site. The moment he says go,
Well, you're gonna have to face me in the end because I'm making it to the end. I'm winning this thing.
I want to message him in his own voice and start giving him self-doubt. Am I really gonna do this? Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. I don't know if I can actually handle it.
I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. I know it's you, asshole.
Hey, look at this idiot over here sticking his fingers in his ears and dancing like a nerd.
Got him.
Half of the contestants all just let out an uproarious laughter, and you just see Irvin go, that's an extra vial for you later.
I want to walk, like, I want to, is there like, how is this set up? Is there like a gate that's going to open and we're all going to go out into the arena?
Not all of you all at once.
Oh, okay.
So, and just a little retroactive, it was because I could have done better in that regard, but it is explained to you that this tournament is going to occur in 4 rounds. We have 16 total contestants today, so there's going to be 4 rounds. You know, the initial round, the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and then the final match between the final 2 left standing. All weapons, all magics are permitted, and it is also explained to you that there are, clerics and medical practitioners on site. So should any of you fall, that you can be healed, or in worst case scenarios, you can be revivified. So there are people on hand. And furthermore, just as a freebie, it is mentioned to you that there has not been a permanent death in the last 20 years.
If that's being explained and I'm standing near Irvin, I'm going to lean into him and I'm going to tell him, I'm going to send you someplace no Revivify could ever bring you back from, you little son of a bitch.
Keep talking all your shit. You still got to make it to the final round because that's where I'm going to be, dickhead. And he goes back to, kind of focusing on his blades. So, as that little exchange ends, you hear from outside, "Ladies and gentlemen of Ankara, welcome to this year's grand tournament." As the crowd lets out an uproarious applause and, excuse me. Well, we have 4 rounds of exciting matches ready and waiting for you today. Our first bout is going to be between a wizard and it looks like a soldier. Please welcome to the arena, Voltar, and his opponent, Jake, the veteran that I just named just now.
Like, I'm gonna go walk in going, man, I feel really bad for Jake.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I took extra NPC names from chat last time. Please welcome Donkey Jim.
What?
Donkey
Much better
Jim.
name.
Donkey Jim is much better than Jake.
You know what to do.
I like him already more than Erwin.
Yeah.
So, Baltar, go ahead and roll your initiative for me, if you would please.
That's going to be a 12.
Donkey Jim rolled a 13, so he's going to be going first. As you enter the arena, as a matter of fact, I almost forgot to do this. Let me put you in the arena. Okay, roll 20, please. Please, scroll. Can you scroll? Thank you.
Yay!
There we go.
Alrighty. So
fix
let's
this
see.
for-
Let's go to the token page. I need token page, token page, token page, token page, token page, token page, token page. Where did my token page go?
I'll fuck
I
you up,
can't
Donkey
find
Jim.
it
I'll fuck you up, Donkey
anywhere.
Jim. You're just one step in my fucking quest to fucking kill that son of a bitch Irving. Just one more step, one more stone. I'm here. Let's go.
Oh, really, though? Where is my... What?
Is it on another page or something? Or...
So sorry for the delay there, folks. There, okay.
I'm out here playing bagpipes. I'm entertaining the crowd, having fun.
So, Boltar...
I'm against Irving.
Walking out onto the into the arena. Like I clearly hear the bagpipes. I'm gonna look up to where that is, and I'm gonna point. I'm gonna be like, yeah, there we go. There's
Some dramatic anthem music going on here.
Okay. And we'll... Oh gosh. Let me just do Control C and Control V for this. Up. Close so I can actually see. Wapow! There we go. So,
You're beating up a
Boltar...
Keebler elf?
I didn't say they were all good fighters. Donkey Jim is going to advance himself a few steps forward. He says, well, it's not as easy you think it is. I may be old, but I can still fight. And he's going to use his action to dash and get a little bit closer to you there, Boltar.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Rush
turn.
closer to me, please. That'll end this quicker.
You might fall and break his neck, though.
Hey, you know, there are many different ways to get to your destination. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. See, that stuff you absolutely should just say out loud. That's just interject the massive dong, you know? And what's best is that anyone watching just thinks that I just started saying that for no reason.
Yes.
You
Give
don't
in
even
to the
know the half of
madness. He's so tired because there's a reason he's named Donkey Doug or whatever.
I don't want to blow my load this early in the tournament.
Start out with some cantrips.
Yeah. Let's see how tough. Let's see what this guy's made of. I'll throw a firebolt his way. I'll chuck a firebolt.
All right, go ahead and roll your to hit.
24? 24 has to hit, right?
24 absolutely hits.
All right.
That's what I'd like to see.
2d10 coming your way. That is, an 8 and a 9. 17, please.
Ooh, so, and I'm sorry, what spell was that?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. From the stands, you guys see Boltar not even take a step forward and just produces a ball of flame in front of him before sending it forward and whoosh, making a dead center impact into Donkey Jim. As you hear, and he's trying to pat himself out, and he eventually does, but his flesh is just bubbling, and whatever's left of it is just burned down very, very heavily, and he puts himself out, and he's gonna start charging you once more. But this is a very big map, and he doesn't have any. Oh wait, he does. So he's gonna.
Hold on! Before you get too far into it, we're being raided by V. What's up,
baby?
Raid,
baby.
What's up? Thanks for the raid.
And he's you're gonna. He pulls a spear off his back, and he's gonna just kind of yeet it in your direction. And I'm guessing an 11 to hit does not hit.
You see his hand is about to go up, like he's about to cast shield, and it just goes by, and he goes, oh.
Yep, and you hear the spear land behind you.
This is not his day, man.
Oh, Donkey Jim. How bad does he look?
Oh, he's hurt bad.
I'm gonna go, okay, look, I'm doing this for a friend, so sorry, and I'm gonna firebolt him again. 24 again.
So roll your damage. So as Boltar once again starts to conjure this ball of fire, once again sends it forward and slams into Donkey Jim's like and Donkey Jim, through all his screams, just goes silent as the crowd immediately.
Oh, Boltar likes this. Boltar loves this.
And opposing gates from the sides, as you guys are coming from the east and west, the north and west gates open, and you see some folks that are adorned in white and blue, and they come rushing out and immediately come to the aid of Donkey Jim and lay their hands upon him. As you see the radiant energy, he goes, oh God, am I? And he, as he wakes up, he sees the scarred flesh start to heal itself over, and his normal skin tone begin to retake. He goes, "Huh? Does that mean I lost?"
Yes, get this filth off of my battlefield. Yes, yes, Ankarel, I do this for you.
Boltar!
Yes.
Charisma check at advantage.
Charisma check at advantage, absolutely.
I'm not entertained.
Oh, good. I need
I'm just sharp.
15.
So maybe not as many people chanting as you would prefer, but you start to hear a chant from the crowd. Boltar, Boltar, Boltar.
And then I look around. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do now?
And I've got the bagpipes with that. Bup, 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 bup.
So you hear from behind you, and you see a soldier that's just manning by the gate. Goes, come on back in.
Sorry. They love me. They really love me. And then I'm gonna go back.
Good. That was a fantastic performance. My suggestion to you: don't get used to it.
Oh, don't worry. That was literally like 1/10 of my power.
Okay. So as you go back into the pre-fight lobby, the announcer comes back on and, oh, what a wonderful way to start today's tournament. What was Donkey Jim even doing? All he did was walk forward. Someone put this man in Lord of the Rings. He'd be perfect. And for our next match, we have the representative from the untold, the unseen, the Thieves Guild's own hidden treasure.
Ooh. Okay.
And
I'm just gonna stealth out there. Can I stealth out there?
And as you, so go ahead and roll me a stealth check if you like.
Doing it.
The Imperial March.
Because as the opposing gate opens, and introducing next, we have Harmony, a knight of the Tiefling Order.
Oh fuck! This is the Horn guys.
And so Hidden, go ahead and roll me an initiative.
Okay. Yep.
All right, and the Tiefling rolled a 7. So let's see. Let me get their stat block up right quick. All right. So the there we go. They have that much. Got it. All righty. So let me reset the stage just a little bit. Just a little bit. Stall for time for me there too.
I do have a question about. Do I know this order of knights? Because let's face it, apparently this is my town and everything. So,
I have no idea. I'd have to.
Is he a good knight or a bad knight?
Highs or lows?
Drinks he's had.
Close. This is a night of I believe it's the oh God, what are they called? So sorry. It's one
The
of the
Knights of Fruit.
it's one of the factions that you've been made aware of within on Corel. They are a knight of hey, it's Old Man Crook. Of
Dun, 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 dun,
they are
dun.
they are a knight of the Veil.
Okay.
So,
Whatever that means.
Yes, I've been watching Mask. All right, let's see. Let me get hidden treasure, and for a night, we're going to use
Muppet Treasure Island.
Going to use. Give me something close enough. There we go. Treasure, we're going to take you to, we're going to copy, and we're going to come back to here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and just place you guys in there. Pal. So, he starts it, and go ahead. Did you roll a stealth check when you came in there, Hidden?
Now it's a debate because like literally, what does stealth matter at this point? I just want to look cool when I walk in.
Roll me a performance check then.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
As you're walking
14.
in,
14. That's
Yeah.
okay. So as you're walking in, you make your entrance and are, kind of an acrobatic roll into a jump up, and appeal to the crowd where you hear a few people go, oh, and
I mean, it's like a scrawny little thief against Hulk. So this is gonna be fun.
And the knight will appear to the crowd and, clank his armor and holding his broadsword in the other hand. As the crowd reacts a little bit more so. And he'll bring his sword to the ready as he dashes rapidly in your direction.
It's going to take him 25 moves.
And it does. He uses dash action. This is a very wide map. I should have played better. But oh well.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is, what do I get for spells? I got actions. So a cantrip cannot be cast as a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay. It can or cannot. Okay.
There are ones that are specifically stated as bonus action. Those can, others can't.
Oh, okay. I wanted to look at message. Nope, not a.
I believe that's an action. I believe that's an action.
Yeah, it's an action. Oh well, all right. I guess we're gonna do this with rapier is stupid. Yep, me and a rapier are gonna take on the guy with the sword. It's time for short bows. Is there an actual high ground? What?
And you are stood a little bit higher, but there is kind of a little alcove, a little raised that you can kind of hide behind if you would like to hide as a rogue. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I could pick his pocket too.
Do what you want.
Yeah, but you attack better if you're attacking from a hidden position.
I know. I've got to use the terrain. It's really hard to tell. All right, these things are not high enough to do anything else, right? Where's this alcove you keep talking about here?
Yeah, kind of like right there. That you can
that's what I was thinking.
Into.
Yep. No, I was gonna get in there, use my hide.
Mm-hmm. Well, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, and it's going to be against his perception of 2, so this shouldn't be too hard.
I've only got a 9.
Why you don't wear a helmet?
15.
So as you
yeah, next time don't wear a helmet. Yeah.
As you dash behind this post, he is trying to keep track of you, but you're just a little bit too quick, and he seems to have lost sight of you for a moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So that was my whole turn. So it's his turn now.
Hide's a bonus action, is it not?
Ooh, prepare. I hate to metagame for you, but you can prepare an action. So if you were to come around the corner, you could.
Yeah, I think I will basically take my rapier as a prepare to attack him. Hide's a bonus action, so my real action will be cast message as a cantrip.
You can't do both.
Why?
You can't prepare an action and spend your action.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll prepare an action then.
I mean, if you don't let me tell you what to do. If you want to go with the message route, do that. I was just giving you an option.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna message him and just say, hey, you have a chance to walk away alive.
Choose to live.
Is lay down a little bit. You'll see him
kind of look around like, who said that? Who said that? So with that being said, he's gonna continue marching forward a little bit more, and he is looking, and let's see, this time around, and you would roll that for yourself. He's gonna keep marching forward. He's like, aha, there you are. But he used up his movement to get to you. Yes, Nathaniel, are you holding your hand up?
Yeah, I have a question. Where are the three of us in relevance on this map?
Wherever you'd like to be. It was open seating, so if you guys want to say you're like up here in the stands behind the pit, you can.
And what's the weather like? Is it sunny out? Is there?
It's the desert. It's always sunny. Yeah, it's always sunny in Ankara.
Hey.
Hey. Can I just use something reflective to maybe try and help blind the knight?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You will say you have a mirror in your pocket. If you want to give it a shot, just roll me a flat D20. And this is going to be a DC of 15. So you pull a mirror out of your off your person and kind of just start reflecting it, and you see the ball of light just kind of move itself over top of his helmet before hitting right in his eye. He goes, ah, God, shit, oh God, I can't see. And with that, it is the end of his turn. Hidden Treasure, you see that he is trying to recover his eyesight and has his eyes just shut closed as they close can be.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. I'm assuming at that point that sets it up for sneak attack.
Yes, it does.
Let me see. Oh, I actually get damage for that. Okay, blinded or in the back. I'm always ready
to attack.
Oh, that's that to attack. Yes, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I roll it as a to hit on my rapier? And I'm sure I'm gonna freaking get a 19. I get a 25. That should probably hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I think it's going in the eye socket. And then the damage comes out based on that. Right. That's 20 points of damage.
Ooh,
I put a hole in him.
So as he's trying to recover, he's like, you just take your rapier and find where his armor separates to keep his shoulder nimble, and find just right in there, and you see the end of your rapier point go all the way through out the back of him, and as he
No, I spent my bonus action this round on high. Well, oh wait, oh no, it's my turn.
That was the last turn. Yes.
Yeah, that was the last turn. So this turn I can do that. Yeah, it's now it's a disengage, and if he's still, I was really hoping for more.
Well, the cool thing is he's still blinded, so when you disengage, you can go somewhere like behind him and hide.
Yeah, how far can I move again? Is it like 30? 30.
You got 30 feet of movement, yeah.
Because I'm a cat, so I'm just going to flank him.
Not a
I'm
bad
on his
idea.
back.
Huh?
I'm on his back. Just start stabbing him.
So, if that ends your turn, he's gonna try and recover his eyesight. And he goes, where are you? And do me a favor, roll me another stealth check there, Treasure.
Okay, why aren't you? There. I did roll a 20.
Oh, nat 20! There we go.
And he is looking every direction but directly behind him. He has
It's
no
that
idea where
scene
you are.
standing right behind him. It's like turn.
Yeah.
And you see him just kind of, bring his sword and is like just, looks like he's just waiting for you to appear.
Well, he's about to discover sad things.
And so it is back around to your turn there, Treasure.
Hey, middleman.
Yeah, so I guess it's another rapier thing because I don't actually don't have a dagger. So we're just gonna throw that.
What are you talking about? I gave you.
You did?
I gave you magical daggers when you got to Ankarel.
No,
You can throw them at people and
I've
they come
not
back.
seen them on my character sheet, so I didn't put them on there.
That's on you.
Yeah,
But
no,
you do
that's
have
what I
them.
mean. I'm sure I do, but there's I guess I don't have them now. So all right. Magical throwing daggers. I'll just throw my magical throwing dagger then. Well, I have a dagger, but it's not the magical one because I couldn't find it in inventory.
Just add a +1 to if that's what you want to use. Just add a +1 to both your damage and your attack roll.
Okay.
Because that's what it did for you. That plus when you throw it, it comes right back to you.
Okay. I thought I lost it during the fight.
Y'all beg me for magical items and then forget to fucking add your magical items.
My wand of
Yes.
focus is in my on my character sheet. Thank you, DM. Thank you, DM.
I am grateful.
I guess I will be too. All right, we'll equip that. All right, here we go. So I guess I'll just throw the dagger at him. How much is the dagger? Oh, it doesn't matter. All right, whip it at his head. Well, all right, took care of that. Dagger or not, I knew I didn't want this thing for a reason. I Goliathed it.
Well,
Hey.
in all fairness,
Your strength.
tell you what, because we need to get through this. Roll it. Give me that roll back at advantage, since he has no idea you're there.
Okay.
And plus, I'm still trying to screw with him with the light.
Okay. 20, dirty 20 made that.
All right, cool beans. So go ahead and roll me some damage.
Okay. And it's sneaky. So why does it take so long? I want to roll that at advantage too. Okay. That looks like one of the kidneys. It's 11.
So with an 11, you just thrust your rapier right back into him, or your dagger. I don't know. At this point, I've lost track and I've lost count and the ability to care. You just stab him right. As you see more blood start to pull itself, coming out of his ironed armor. If you could see him, what he looks like inside the armor, he is, kind of staggering, or, just having a hard time moving. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure.
So with that being said, it is back to his turn. Well, actually, no, sorry. You still have bonus action. Are you doing anything else?
Probably disengage if I can.
Okay. And then where are you moving to?
Wherever he's fucking not. Are these posts? How tall are these posts?
We'll go with about 10 foot tall. It didn't mention.
Oh, I'm going up to this post then.
Hmm? And if you're oh yeah, right, yeah, that was your bonus action. So
I have the high ground, Anakin.
All right, so he's gonna kind of like he hears you scud around and actually this time follows you going up. He's like, "I'll get you, little man," and starts to climb himself back up. And as he makes it to the top of the post along with you, begins to pull himself up. Artemis, go ahead and roll me another flat 20. You see the reflected lights start to move across his helmet once more.
Oh, that's just where I'm supposed to hit. That's the magic light.
D20 Artemis. There we go. But the light starts to get shaky and moves back behind him. As he pulls himself up, he goes, "You're mine now." As he brings his broadsword on top of you.
Uh-oh.
He is going to swing at you, and that's going to be a 19 to hit.
Wait, so he climbed all the way up a pole.
It's only 10 foot tall. That's not much when you have
Okay.
a move speed of 30 and climbing costs you half
Okay.
of that.
All right. Nope, I'm just checking. All right. So he goes all the way up, somehow standing on the pole with me. Okay, well, sucks to be sucky.
It is what it is.
Sucks to suck.
So that being said, he is going to strike you for, let's see, not great. Not great. He only hits you for 6 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning?
Or slashing, sorry, slashing damage.
I don't think it makes any difference to me at this point, but
Not really.
ouch.
But with that, it is your turn.
So he's we're here like on the pole together.
It's like a 5
American
foot,
Gladiators thing?
5 foot in diameter. So there's not a lot of room for you guys to share, but the both of you can stand up there comfortably enough. And yeah, kind of American Gladiator.
So if I were to walk across this chain in a very dexterous fashion,
He'd have a hard time keeping up. Yep.
good. So I'm going to do that. What I'd like to do is disengage to here and then just pop him with the dagger again.
Okay. So as you kind of just, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can make it to just almost to the other tower.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me a dexterity save. Let's see if you're able to.
Runs across the chain.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
see
so
if-
it's not acrobatics.
Or acrobatics or dexterity save, whichever's better for you.
Got a +6 on acrobatics, so I say that's better for me. Yeah, it's only 17.
All right, and you are balanced perfectly atop this chain. So if you want to turn and take a shot at the guy.
Dagger boy. You could say I'm looking daggers at him.
And aren't you multi-attack at this point?
No.
Really? At level 7? I thought you would have been. Okay. So
It doesn't say it on my sheet.
So as the
I'm a thief.
as the dagger goes flying off, go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. Not sneak attack because that would be
Not
sneaky.
sneak attack on this one.
Jesus, I don't know what I rolled there.
So
1d4 + 3.
you see and he's gonna stumble back as the dagger strikes him, and you see him kind of look back and rediscover the edge of the
Post.
the post as you go as he falls off and takes an additional the full 6 bludgeoning damage. You hear the murmurings and shudderings of the crowd, and everything goes silent when he hits the floor. And you hear the announcer come on. Well, he's not getting up. It would appear we have a winner of round 1. Hidden treasure advances. Wah! As the crowd lets out a glorious roar.
I'm gonna do the little cartwheel thing down to the ground.
And this is where you roll 1.
Stuck in a half pike. Yeah, I'm gonna acrobatics this just to roll a 1.
And you make your way back into
I did.
so
Oh my god.
as you make your way back in and the announcer comes back on, well, we're just getting started with the next round of the first tier of fights. Next up, we have, let's see, list of NPC names. It's going to be a halfling that walks out. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Soldier Shweppy Peas!
Shreppy Peas!
And his opponent, making his way from the city of Jigao. He is the fighter supreme of the Empire. Introduce Irvin Wastewater.
Go fuck yourself, Irvin. You suck.
And you hear a very small section. It would be Boltar, Aldane, Artemis. You hear a small section of cheering from the opposite side of the arena.
Oh.
I don't know.
As you look up, you see in the crowd Galisard. You see you see Dermot. You see Io, and you see Maggie, who, by all intents and purposes, could not give a shit less, as she is just knee deep in whatever book she's reading.
I am immediately wild shaping into a raven and flying over and perching on her shoulder.
And as you go to fly over, there are I should
Not
probably
going over the pit, around the edges, but
and what the and she's gonna she takes a very long look at you, and she'll take one finger and start to stroke your head. Hello, friend. I've missed you.
Gotta love Maggie, man. She's so wholesome.
So as that's going on, the fight begins between Irvin and this halfling soldier. Irvin comes out and immediately brandishes both daggers and just sends one flying over top of the other, both finding purchase within the halfling's armor as he goes, pulling them out. He's like, the joke's on you, and brings the daggers back to his side and goes charging straight at Irving, taking an upward swipe and catching him ever so slightly as Irving brings up his arm to try and guard, but it slices right into his forearm. He's like, ugh! And that causes Irving to, draw his short sword, and he goes, "Well, you got a little too close, my friend," as he jams his sword right and just runs through the halfling soldier. And as he pulls it out, the halfling soldier just takes one step forward, 2 steps forward, falls to his knees, and falls face first into the dirt. And we have our next winner advancing to the next round, Irving.
I fucking hate that guy.
And just for the sake of brevity, the final round is going to take place between now the one you've all been waiting for, and as the crowd begins to start chanting, Zavik, 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 and the gate flies open, and those of you in the stands see a Goliath glider just, and the crowd just erupts If the arena had a roof, it would no longer. And his unfortunate opponent today. We have, going back to the NPC list. You see, who is he fighting? It's a great question. Hailing from his own little bandit camp, we have just the next one on the list. We have Rutherford A. Thunderpot.
Yay.
Yes, Nathaniel.
May I seeing our friends up in the benches? Can I cast something magic to see which one of them has the item? Give me a second to look it up.
What, you want to use detect magic?
Yeah. See which one of them is giving off the strongest magical aura.
Yeah, go ahead. And roll me a perception check to go along with that.
Perception. So I got advantage on that. But I'll take that. I'll take that nat 20.
All right. So as you look around, you see some of the other crowd members are there's magical items are very common. Well, not common, but it's not uncommon to see numerous people all wearing magical items. And as you are trying to focus in on the Emerald Pact, you see none of them seem to be emanating that radiant energy that once you still reside itself around your neck.
Of course,
out of
I know where it is.
Out of curiosity, how long does detect magic last?
How much?
Up to 10 minutes. Up to 10 minutes.
Okay, understood. So that being said, the fight between Rutherford Thunderpot and Sabik, yes, Aldane.
If particularly Dermot is eating like any peanuts or popcorn or anything, I'm gonna swoop and like grab something out of his hand and then eat it like and pop back on Maggie's shoulder.
Yeah.
Highs or lows?
Highs always. The tree's got the vibes, man.
You can see some peanut shells that is. You might want to mute yourself. I'm hearing myself back. As you look around, you see there are in fact peanut shells in front of Dermot, but there's also an empty bag at his side. He probably had those a little bit earlier. So with that, as you guys are watching the rest of the fights go on, just to kind of speed through this because we're getting late along enough as it is. The Savik easily defeats the bandit captain. The ensuing fight is another druid that is facing a satyr. Well, you tell me, Dr. Twitch, because the reason I'm trying to go fast.
All right. No, I just wanted to know you don't have to. Or you do. Either way, it's fine.
All right. Fair enough. Let's see how far we can get.
Yeah.
And in which the druid wins easily. And you also get to watch another fight against a Genasi Berserker versus a monastic operative of the Library of the Cobalt Soul, with the monk proving victorious. So, with that being said, if you guys can give me just a second, I'm going to set up the bracket for the second round. Let's see. You lost. You lost. You lost. You lost. You lost.
Character question. Are we as part of his team allowed to come down and see him between matches, or is it just like gladiators only?
Gladiators only.
Hmm.
But that being said, for the players that are currently involved in the fight or in the tournament, if you wish to take any benefits of a short rest now, you can.
No. Yeah.
And you do have that option between every round. So next up, we have. All right, so we're probably only going to get through one more fight if that's the case. But if we can extend to next session,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
then,
I think
yes.
I think this tournament is a little more elaborate than we realized.
Well, yeah, that plus, we took a long time getting here, about an hour or so. I wasn't looking. Let's see. Attic. Irving, who are you fighting?
Come on, bitch. I'd love to take his ass out. Let's go.
It is.
Please kill him. Kill him.
Come on, hit me.
Yeah, I got a few nice spells for Irving, so if you do end up facing him,
I plan on burning I plan on burning my top level spell slot. I plan on burning both of my portents on this asshole. Like seriously, it's on.
I fully support you.
Mm-hmm.
Please do it.
First time he tries to attack me. No, he didn't. He rolled a 2.
Well, the first, so as the brackets are completed, the announcer comes back on. He's like, all right, now with our second round, we are now within what would that, it would be these
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, thank you. First up, we have Falcon the Org versus Chip the Werewolf. So it's the druid versus a human, someone that comes out as in their human form, but as soon as he steps into the ring, is ready for a fight. Goes into his werewolf form. He seems to be able to control it on a dime. They go at each other, and let's see, Bell, and you get. Okay, so strikes back and forth, but eventually, the druid is eventually forced out of their wild shape, and as they're trying to bring themselves back to their feet, the werewolf leaps through the air and lunges itself right into the shoulder of the druid and tackles him to the ground as he begins to retch himself back and forth. And as he stands back up, looking at his freshly defeated foe, just looks to the sky and ow! As the crowd follows suit, and you hear the entire crowd all come up with their own rendition of a werewolf howl.
I'm gonna look at Hidden Treasure and go, well, maybe he'll get knocked out before either one of us have to fight him.
Yeah, I'd like to really find out how that's going to work.
Don't worry. Things will work out.
I've heard in the past this tournament goes really fast.
Next up, we have G-Gal Zone, the fighter to end all fighters, the savior of the Emerald Pact, Irvin Wastewalker.
Ooh.
And his opponent. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yes. Zavik. And Zavik once again steps out from the opposing side of the arena, and again presents itself to the crowd.
I would like to, if opportunity, to do anything magically to help Irving win this fight.
As if you have anything you can cast on him before he walks out the gate, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanna ooh. Let me cast Mage Hand. Tie his shoes together. tie his bootlaces together.
I thought you said you were going to help him.
No. The other guy, Zavek, tie his boots together. Tie his bootlaces together.
Zavek uses Velcro.
I was about to say help Irving. Are you
Phrasing. I thought you were helping Irving so you can have.
That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So you're tying Savek's shoelaces.
Yep, that's what I said. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That got lost.
Sorry.
All right. So,
Sorry.
So Irving and Savek step out, and Irving, with the sweat of his in his brow, goes, he's a big guy. And you see him reach his daggers behind him. And those of you in the crowd that are, watching the fight intently, see him uncork two bottles that he has on his hip, dipping his daggers into them and recorking them. Ooh. He goes, and he turns his daggers upwards to make sure whatever substance he just dipped them in covers the entire blade.
Can we do a percept? Oh, never mind.
As Savek takes the first strides forward, he goes, "Oh, you're mine, little boy," and lands flat on his face. Irving, immediately seeing that he has himself a glorious opportunity, immediately just runs fast forward, jumping into the air and bringing both daggers down into the back of Savek's shoulder blades, and he pulls them both out, and takes a few steps back from the prone Savek, and as he stands up, Savek brings himself to his feet. He has to use his great axe to get himself back up. And those of you that are close enough hear him. Of course, leave it to a dirty little shit like you to fight, filthy. As he takes a large swing over top of Irving. He rolled a natural 20, and he just catches Irving full force. If you're a fan of baseball, Irving has an exit velocity of about 40 miles per hour at the moment. And you see Irving and kind of bounce off his ass off the hard ground, being sent about 15 feet backwards. He's hit so hard, and as he gets up, he's holding his side. He goes, I thought that would have been enough to take you out. And he once again uncorks the bottle, dips only one blade in, this time recorks, and he goes, good enough for me. He tosses the dagger up in the air, catching it by the pointed tip of the blade, and just sends it flying at Savek. And you see the... So just to kind of go back, as you cast Mage Hand and send it outwards, there are posted guards all facing the crowd exclusively. And as the Mage Hand kind of makes its way over, you see one of them look up and just go, and your Mage Hand just... As that particular mage guard just looks at you and goes, the blade goes flying through the air as it strikes Savek right in the middle of the forehead, and he just stands up straight and the crowd goes with seeing their local hero fall. They go, no, Savek, no, boo! Boo! The entire crowd is booing Irving. Nobody likes you.
Go fuck yourself.
With that,
to go back to Irving land.
Yeah.
And as he is walking back, the one cleric comes over and pulls Irving's dagger out of Savek's head He goes, "Hey, you forgot this." Tosses it over to him. Irving leans over and picks it up. And you see the other cleric kind of come over and kind of give him a little once over. And you see Irving kind of point to his ribs, and the cleric kind of just put their hand to his side, and you see the that radiant energy just go, and you see Irving kind of go, "Oh, thank you," as he walks back into the pre-fight lobby. And with that, we got 2 more fights in round 2. But again, we took an hour to get to the arena. So I'm out of time, guys.
I mean,
This is building up, man. It's building up.
That's true.
I could go another 15 minutes, but I don't want to speak for everybody, and I don't want to.
I think this might be another session because we're only like, how many rounds have we got here?
You got, if I got 15 minutes, I could probably get through your respective round 2s.
That will be fair, but right?
That's up. It's up to the group. I'm not making decisions for
I think Nathaniel can't make it.
In all fairness, Artemis, if you need to go, you're just in the crowd. Please feel free. But if it's okay with you, then I'm going to keep going because everyone else voted yes. Yeah. So with that, we have our next round as the.
Wait! I'm so very sorry. So as Irving was walking off, I want to message him and say, "You're welcome," and wait for him to find me and make eye contact. And the moment he does, I'm gonna go, give him a little kiss, blow him a little kiss.
And as you blow him that little kiss, he just kind of just he doesn't look at you. He just walks by, flipping you the bird and never making eye contact.
I'm gonna continue casting message and acting out a play where I'm me inside his head going, "Oh, I love living in here. This is so great. And I don't have to pay any rent. It's so fantastic."
So
I love this.
You hear the announcer come back on, and that was an exciting round with the underdog walking out victorious. That's while you can see anything can happen at the grand tournament. So, with our next contestants, please come to the center of the ring. Next up, we have Boltar against. I keep losing my NPC page. Boltar,
I hope it's Shreppy Peas.
So as you walk
out,
out,
he might have died.
So in all fairness, Shreppy Peas did get got. Please welcome from the Library of the Cobalt Soul, Eremy Durfee. I can't read my own handwriting.
No, I like the idea that was the announcer's reaction to it too.
That's good.
So while you do that, okay. So, Boltar, if you would do me a kind and roll for initiative.
Absolutely.
That is not what I need.
10.
That's Cox.
Right about on par for what I roll for initiative. Right where a divination wizard wants to go, way back in the end of the order.
So, let's see. Let's put you back here. And just to keep things moving, no. Let me go actually pulling you token, not be lazy. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Just because I like the way you look, I think you look nuts. All right. Oh no, that's actually fine. So, wapow! All right. I was like, wait, I never said what race they were. So.
Is that an Eric Coker or some shit? What am I gonna fucking kick his ass?
They're more eagle-like. He's more crow.
Got it. Kenku.
In feature.
Oh shit, Brendan Lee.
I was gonna say there's a name for that.
Kenku.
So with his first action, you're gonna see him and just kind of zigzag in an amazing speed that you've never seen anyone move quite before. However, he does use the entirety of his movement to do so.
Whoa, buddy!
But as he gets close to you, you see him just kind of make direct eye contact with you and drop into a stance. And that's going to end his turn.
He's doing some sort
Fuck him up, Bolter.
Fuck
him up.
He's doing some kind of monk bullshit. I don't like it. Well, this is probably going to get real interesting. Do I burn? Do I? No. We save that guy. Let's cast a 3rd level spell here.
Fireball?
Some pickpocket Irving. Yes. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do magic missile just because I know I'm guaranteed it's absolutely gonna hit.
So as the arcane missiles, kind of wisp themselves together into a solid form, they go flying towards the monk, hitting him for. And what's your spell save DC?
There isn't a. Oh wait. What's going on? He's bouncing it back at me.
No, there's a DC he rolls for like half damage. Yes.
No, magic missile. Magic missile just hits.
Okay.
Well, it hits, but this is for half damage.
No. Magic missile just hits.
DJ, what is up?
Hey,
everybody?
Bam Lee.
Woo. Thank you all for joining us. We are extending our session for a few minutes more, so we can leave
battles.
Leave off for a satisfying end. But thank you all so much for joining. If someone could post up the Discord in chat so they can check that out, you guys can see what we got coming up next. But Baltar, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
So he said magic missile, so I need damage.
Okay, so I get the 3rd level spell slot for magic missile. I get 5 bolts, so 5 1d4s. That's gonna be a 2. Another a 2, a 3. That's 5 so far. Oh my god. 8.
So this happens when I don't roll.
11.
Oh, I got a new follower too.
14. So not great.
So
But
all just hitting him, but his stance just remains ever stoic. And as your last magic missile hits and the arcane energy fades away, is there anything else you're doing before it floats over to him?
I can't because that's a full-on spell. Nope. That's literally all I can do. Bonus actions are shit. I think I had the one. Yep.
Run away!
Yeah, Skate. Thanks for the sub.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, y'all. So they're going to once again, and in the blink of an eye, Boltar, you hear a as you hear the air just crack around you, as this monk has just with what seems to be no effort whatsoever just appears in front of you, and he has a fist just 1 inch above your chest, and he's just looking at you as he draws it back and just kind of puts a single knuckle into your chest. Do me a favor and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution saving throw. So what is this? Is this an attack? He didn't. So this is just a thing he does. Okay. So let me see. Constitution saving throw. Let's see what happens here. I rolled an 8.
End of the night, you have inspiration.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I do have inspiration. I haven't used it yet, which is so uncharacteristically awesome of me. Add a total of 6 to that.
Good, because that saves you as he hits you and you feel like, what was that? And you feel your muscles start to tighten and almost go numb on you, but you kind of you just hit your legs and just kind of flap your arms as quickly as you can, and you feel the feeling come back into your limbs. And the monk, looking unsatisfied with his strike, drops into a secondary stance, bringing his fist back and goes body shot to your center mass. The first shot hit, is going to be an 18 to hit. The second attack,
shield.
The second attack is going to be a 25 to hit.
25. No, he rolled a 2.
So, as you're shaking yourself off, you're kind of just dancing around, and he is just not finding anywhere to land his punches. And he takes a step back and that's going to end his turn, as he is very frustrated in his inability to hit you.
We're like, yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, buddy? This close to me? Oh man, he's no one likes someone being this close. How does he look?
Just fine.
Just fine. Is he hot?
You can.
You got the little shaved head. It's bald eagle.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Let's fuck it. No, we can't do that. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna be conservative this round just to kind of set myself up here a little bit. I'm gonna look at him and be like, dude, this is not gonna go well for you. I'm gonna hex him, so I'm gonna use a first level spell slot to cast hex. I'm gonna choose his dex. No, I'm gonna choose his dex.
Okay.
Rolls dex at a disadvantage, and I'm gonna then, since that was a bonus action spell, I'm gonna cast for my action a cantrip. I'm gonna cast Firebolt directly in his chest. That is gonna be a 13.
So, in spite of you being so fucking close, you wind up another fireball or firebolt.
Okay, hold on. I rolled an 18 then.
And then what's your modifier?
It is plus 7.
Plus. So, the firebolt hits him dead center of the chest.
for a total of 7 damage. Now that I've done damage to him, my hex damage procs an additional fucking 1. So 8 damage.
And you see the flames start to engulf him, but he's a little bit more, quick of mind than your first opponent, and just kind of, and he is no longer, showing any signs of burning. As he goes, let's see how you like this one. As he's going to, once again. Take his fists back, extend his fingers out, and tries to uppercut punch you like right where your 2 sets of ribs meet, like right here.
Solar plexus.
So he's trying to hit you with that. And yep, let's see. That's going to be a blah, 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 plus dex. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 to hit, shield.
So once again, he hits you dead center mass, but this shot doesn't feel like there's any force to it. As once again, you feel your muscles start to seize, but this time you're kind of expecting it and shake it off like it's nothing.
Yeah. That's all you got, bro?
Oh, I got far more. As he rears back and he's going to take 2 more unarmed shots at you. The first being for a 23 to hit. The second one being a natural 20.
Nat 20? Fuck.
Nat 20.
Fuck. Well, I've already used my reaction, so there's really nothing I can do. My AC was 16 plus 5, that's 21. So both hit and the other crits. So unless the glorious audience and chat is going to redeem some awesome heals for me after, this is going to be bad.
You're not exactly a battle mage.
No. But you know, I can go a couple rounds. I just needed to roll better damage. If I would have rolled better damage, I think I'd be in a better spot right now.
So as he hits you 1-2, he comes across he just hits you with a straight right hook, and as you're kind of reeling back, catches you with an uppercut under the chin, and the uppercut under the chin, since you were already off balance, just hits you extra hard as you stumble back and suffer 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, fuck hell.
Yeah.
Okay. That was you know what? What? I felt that.
Was that enough for you?
How much was that again? 20 something?
27.
27? Oh, that's not terrible.
Oh, okay. Gulp.
I mean, I'm not great. But I've been worse. Okay, that's really all. If that's all you got, I am.
And it is your turn. So
yep.
yeah, sorry.
I am going to. I'm gonna risk an opportunity attack to move away.
Nope. That's going to be. It doesn't hit. I rolled a 5.
Perfect. I was gonna start having to figure out the complexities of if I want to take my reaction in the middle of my turn, because I would have cast shield. I am going to say, "Hey, bro, don't say I didn't warn you." And then I'm gonna cast fireball. You said we get short rests in between these. I'm gonna cast fireball at a 4th level spell slot.
Ooh. And there is a dex save to that.
If there is a dex save, it's 15, but he rolls dex at a disadvantage because of hex.
Right. So, and never mind, don't need to roll the second one. He rolled a natural 1.
Nice. Nice. Here comes the damage. That's 34 fire damage exploding in his face.
So, Boltar, for those of you in the crowd, you see him start to, form another ball of fire within him. And as it starts to come together, you see him just bring it together and just expands it, and then expands it even further before eventually transferring the entire fireball to one hand and just lobbing it over in the direction of the monk. As he looks up and you see him tighten himself and brace himself for the hit as if any of you were sitting in the front row, you definitely felt your eyebrows kind of just retract a little bit.
Sorry.
And as the smoke and the fire fades away, you see the monk still standing there stoic. I can handle everything you got.
Obviously not. You seem to be having a lot of difficulty. I mean, I don't feel that great right now, but I mean, you look worse.
He's struggling.
And that would bring him down to that. As he goes, you ain't looking too great either.
Hold on 1 second. I get to add hex damage because of hex.
Go on.
That's an additional 6.
And as he's talking his shit, you just see him.
Yeah, it stings, doesn't it?
What is this magic? Who needs magic? As he appears back in front of you once more. When you have these guns. And he's, instead of taking his first stunning strike, you've angered him so much, he is just taking 3 standard blows at you. As I drop my dice on the floor. Yeah. So the first one, that's a no fucking way.
So 1? All 3 ones.
Please, that'd be great.
So
Yeah.
his to hit is +7. I rolled a 3, and for a little bit of variety, I rolled another 3.
That's
Outstanding.
awesome. That's awesome.
I rolled 3 d20s at once. They
Yeah.
all came up 3.
Well, I see you got him rattled.
Boltar's ready to cast a shield. He's like just ready for it.
So he comes up to you and or just rushes you at full speed. But as he goes to plant his feet, you see his ankle kind of, twist out from underneath him. He's just, and all his swings and jabs just go far wide of you.
Oh.
And that will end his turn. What a pointless one it was. 3 3s. I've never.
I just realized that I haven't been adding in my my wand of focus stuff, so I've got to make a mental note to continue to do that.
Wompity wampus.
Yep. I'm saying it out loud so that way I remember.
As he's in front of you, though I will give you this. He is like, you see that fireball. Now that he's closer, you're starting to see that a lot of his flesh has just been melted away. You're starting to see bone poke through.
Oh, buddy, you can stop this whenever you want. Just look to the sky and say, "I'm sorry." I want to give him the opportunity to look to the sky and say, "I'm sorry."
On my honor, I must finish these fights.
I can commend you for your honor. I apologize for what I must do, but it must be done. Because I want to retain some of my spell slots, I'm just going to cast Firebolt at him.
And once more, roll me that attack to hit.
That is going to be a 20, not nat.
It's a dirty 20. It could be a natural 20 if it asks nicely. But as it's just a regular old 20, he actually, does he have anything?
Oh, it's technically, I'm sorry. I said I was going to continue. I was going to start adding my stuff. It's 22.
Okay, roll your damage.
It's this plus 2. 17.
So as the last firebolt hits him, he's still standing there in front of you in one of his numerous stances, holding his
Plus
hands
5.
in front of him, and his arms just slump to his sides. He goes, you fight well, sorcerer. We could use someone with your knowledge at the library of the Cobalt Soul. And he takes a knee and kind of goes into that kneel down 3-point stance. And he'll look up to you and say, I yield. You are clearly the better fighter.
I want to walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder as I'm walking by and look down at him and go, I'm not a sorcerer. I'm a wizard. And then turn and then continue to walk away from him.
And he'll get like, I never could get it straight. Potato, you all do magic.
Oh, that's racist.
And he'll stand up and like, and, just start, dragging himself back off as the crowd erupts once more in an uproarious cheer. He's like, moving on to the semifinals. The first entrant is going to be, it would seem the first round of the semifinals is now set. Or the first set of opponents are set. In the first match, there will be Boltar versus the winner of the next bout, along with Irving Wastewalker moving on, and the winner of the following bout. But that being said, you guys have given me enough extra time. I think that is where I'm going to end it tonight with round two. With round 2, let's see. And that's right. That means Boltar is going to be fighting this one. Got it.
That would be funny if it were Boltar and I fighting.
So, well, if I did that, I couldn't tell the story you wanted me to tell that I was trying to get to so goddamn desperately. But until that
It's the story of the day I lost my virginity.
Yeah. But that being said, y'all, thank you for sticking around for just a little while longer. I have announcements. Because if you haven't quite gotten your fill of the Architects of Fate, well, do I have some exciting news for you. We got more. We got the best coming up, starting with tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Rifts. We have Rifts.
Rifts
or Evil League? Oh yeah, it's Rifts.
So tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Rifts. Because does this season of Rifts have a title? Because it's not.
There's nothing on there.
There's no campaign name.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, Rifts. The group has entered the burbs of Chi-Town to find a way to infiltrate the highly secure Coalition city proper and find their acquaintance, Dr. Young, who has been captured and being forced to work on a dangerous project. Nala has a lead on someone who can help, but will they honor their deal? Find out. Then Friday the 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, join Simon and Rufus as they once again harness the creativity of the audience and embark on a new Star Trek, Pipe Dreams. Come aboard the USS Fan Service as they navigate a complex conflict with the enigmatic Romulan Empire. Does this have anything to do with the secrets of alien memories, exploring experiences that challenge their perceptions and unity? And how will the crew's journey through the Jeffries tubes to unlock hidden truths? And how will the crew's journey through... Okay, I get you. Will they decipher the cryptic clues and outmaneuver their adversaries? Or will they find new friends, Join us for an interactive evening of suspense, intrigue, and creativity and laughter aboard the USS Fan Service. Then, Sunday, the 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have the next episode of Tomb of Annihilation. This episode, and Into the Pouring Rain. The sarcophagus is open. The Minotaur skeletons are dead. And the thousand pierced bear has been stopped for now. The Lich, the Lindra, Shadowmantle, has turned out Aladdin against the party and left the undead Rasnasi behind to fend for himself. And something thunderous this way comes. Then finally, Monday the 13th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, the next episode of some flavor of Star Trek.
Oh, I think it should be Bejor Rising.
The next episode of Star Trek Bejor Rising, the away team's encounter with the Cardassian attack craft escalates as they use tractor beams and a photon torpedo the Cardassians had in a daring move to rout the attackers. But tensions rise. Cardassian boarding parties attempt to escape from the SS Talisman. Are their claims of arms smuggling merely a diversion? What happened to the straightforward relief mission that was supposed to involve just a hint of espionage? 3 hours ago, the mission seemed straightforward, but now the lines between right and wrong may be getting just a little blurred. And finally. Okay, cool. And I don't have anything for Tuesday, but this time next week. Sorry, go ahead.
Bye week.
So we are off next Tuesday for Conan, but the following Wednesday we do have the next episode of Dungeons of Drakenheim, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A week from today, our adventurers were heavily warned about the dangers of Dragon. They remain undeterred as no one in town will give them the time of day until they prove themselves. After gathering provisions and safety equipment, they found rest. And they will need it. In the morning, they go on a hunt, a delirium hunt. Join us for the continuation of Dungeons of Drakenheim, Episode 4, Some Huntsy Types. And that is all I got for announcements. If you guys weren't writing that down, I'm guessing you probably weren't. Make sure you hop into the timing that out, right? Hop into the Discord or join the Discord where we always have a full schedule available. So you'll know what's coming. You'll know if there are any casting calls for new games because we are always looking for new players. Please feel free to jump on in there. I don't think we have a raid for this week. I'm getting the no.
We don't believe in raids, no.
So that being said, guys, since we don't have a raid going, go find a small broadcaster, spam those emotes, let them know who sent you.
Give them a kiss.
And give them just a little smoochy kins. But be fun, be awesome, but most important, don't be a dick. And until we see you all next time, peace.
Bye.